All right, folks, happy Friday to you. Friday, September 14th. It's going on about 2 p.m. I've got about a free 20-25 minutes here, so I thought I'd go for a little ride and check on the corn. I thought while I was here, I might as well do a little corn update for you guys and gals. Pretty happy with what I see. Everybody's happy this year with their corn up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and it's about time. Now you're gonna have to excuse this very bad corner. If you keep up with the videos, you know this corner is shy. This is just the end of the field, and of course we got the big shade tree here. Not a good corner to be putting on a show, but walk in 20-25 feet and you're gonna see what basically the rest of the field looks like. This corn was planted for silage. Now I've already taken off 5 cobs, set them on the back of my tailgate. I tried to keep it as fair as I could, not just for you, but for me. I went into the field here, and I know there's a science behind it. I didn't practice it. In fact, if anybody's looking for what I'm talking about, Jeff Raymond, and that is his channel's name as well, is it Jeffrey or Jeff Raymond? He put on a video not long ago, I'd say within the last 2 weeks, which you can learn a lot from. I apparently didn't learn enough because I didn't practice it here, but this is for silage. He's, you know, big into the shelled corn, and actually I'd be interested to do it anyway, just because. But anyway, I didn't do it today. I'm running low on time, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I went into the field and I basically went about 100 foot in each direction. I ended up picking 5 cobs. As you can see, we're pretty healthy here. And I know you boys in Nebraska and Iowa and Illinois, Minnesota, and well, hell, my neighboring state, Wisconsin. And I know you guys can grow some corn, and I sure hope that you did this year and things are good. But for us, we are having a phenomenal corn year for us. Everybody's basically very, very happy concerning corn. I mean, look at this big pig. That's outstanding. Wow. Yeah, pretty happy. Folks, it feels like the 4th of July here today. It's September 14th. It's good too, because as everybody knows, that sorghum's down. And boy, she's a baking today. That's good. I actually checked it right after lunch. Just because, and we're going to go do a little update video on it later. But it doesn't matter. She's greener than a goat turd. That stuff is just full of moisture. My gosh. So, without cheating or putting on a show, because bragging, that's for losers, as far as I'm concerned. This is what I came up with my little 100-foot walk that I was talking about. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. What stands out the most for me compared to what I'm used to dealing with and seeing is the robust of the cob itself. So yeah, pretty happy. This is going to make some phenomenal silage. Very happy. We are easily 2 weeks away. Possibly up to 3. As you can see, we are green. We obviously like for it to brown up just a little bit. It's starting down below, but it's got a ways to go. We're 2-3 weeks away from having this chopped, which we have custom done and blown up into our bull silos. This field is going to yield enough to fill up our 18-foot diameter silo and that's empty, empty, empty. We're going to be able to fill that up full, and with a little bit of luck and a small prayer, our 16-foot diameter, I believe that's about at half right now as we speak. Obviously, since we stopped feeding corn silage in the spring, excuse me, when ever since the grazing system opened up, we should be able to top that off. So kind of living in a little bit of a perfect world right now. But yeah, pretty happy. This is going to make some phenomenal silage. It's going to be just chock full of corn. But as I was saying, we're a good 2 healthy 3 weeks away from harvest. And last year, I made it home just as they finished. I was almost crying. I made a video anyway, but it didn't amount to anything. I sure hope that I'm home this year, and it's not up to me. We have it custom done by the large dairy operation just down the road. And it's basically on their schedule, and it should be. They're busy. So I hope to hell I'm home, because what they have is they have a brand new, it was brand new last year, Klaus, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the model number is. Chopper, obviously self-propelled, and they'll probably be running 3 or 4 of those large chopper box wagons to the farm back and forth. So it's going to be one hell of an operation. I just hope like hell I'm here to see it happen and to help, obviously, wherever I can. Real quick here, I just got done raking hay. I lied to you last week. I told you that was probably the last amount of dry round baling. Well, I lied to you. I'm going after, there's not much there, and it's a small field, but it belongs to my uncle, and he wanted it cut down for fresh greens for hunting season coming up, which may be foolish to a lot of you. That's big up here. So actually, as it turns out, there's a fair amount there. Nothing to brag about, but enough to go after for baling. So I just double windrowed raked that, and I'm going to go after that. I'm going to let it sit for another hour, try and time it out where I'm done right before chores start, and go pick that up with the baler. We're also making small squares today. There is a field, I did a video on it this summer. It's predominantly trefoil. We've got the weather right now still this year to where that can dry down, and today's the day for it. It was picked up double windrowed yesterday, and it's just got done being rotaried again just now. So Dad's going to be square baling that. So kind of a busy day today. My day for the most part is going to be done. While I'm jibber jabbering, I'll give you a little sight here. Here's the alfalfa field. We are not in a very good spot here like normal to show you the alfalfa. It is very respectable, that half of the field. This is being cut this week sometime, as long as the weather pattern is fair and I've got a 2-day run. It's going to be cut, baled, and wrapped the next day. This does not justify what this field really is. It's very nice over there. Next year I can't wait to pour the nitrogen to this alfalfa field, which of course next year is going to be its last year, so I'm going to get every bit out of it I can, so I'm just going to pour the nitrogen to it. So what was I saying? My day is basically somewhat done by after chores this evening, about 5:30. So you are probably going to see a video. I'm going to go over to the neighbor farm, try and lend a hand and fill a seat somewhere. Probably the skid steer, loading the wrapper, the same wrapper I'm going to be using Sunday and Monday. I'm going to try and give them a hand. They're trying to get their baleage in, something fierce right now, and we're talking about a couple 100 acres worth. So we'll see what happens. So stay tuned for a couple more videos here today, and it's Friday. There'll be a shout out Friday. We'll go from there. Folks, hope things are okay. We'll talk to you sooner and later.